Hello and welcome to another video of Python. And in this video, we will learn about conditional statements in Python. And in Python, statements allow you to execute specific blocks of code based on whether a condition is true or false. They enable your program to make decisions and respond to different situations. And basic syntax of conditional statements comprises on if, else if, or if else. So let's see some action and some examples of if statements. So let's say if you have a variable that has you have a variable name value, and you're taking input from a user, t input, any number. So this will be our input, and here we will add the if statement. We say that if value is greater than 0, and if this condition comes out to be true, then what it should do is print the value is positive. Okay, let's run this program. Okay, it's saying throwing some error. Okay, I missed the bracket here. Okay, so let's say if I type in 2, the value is positive. This is the output. So what is happening here is it's taking the input from the user, and then input is stored in the variable value. And in this if statement, this is some kind of you can say is evaluating. There's a condition, or if that fulfills, comes out to be true, after that this print statement will be executed. Otherwise there will be nothing you can do. Nothing will be done. So if value is greater than true, as we provided 2, that's why this statement of print, or this statement of print, was executed. What if, let me run it again. What if I type in 5, and as you can see, the statement was not fulfilled, didn't come out to be as a true. That's why the statement was not executed. So what we have here is that we can also add an else here, and we can say that print is hard, and let's enter -5 again. Okay, now it's executing the else statement. So what it is doing, this structure is doing that it's evaluating, checking if the value is greater than 0. In this case, this is the false. That's why this statement will not be executed. So in any other case, what it will do, it will say the value is odd. So this is if and if else. What if we have multiple situations that we have to evaluate? In that situation, we have if, else, if, and we can also add else. So let's demonstrate that. let's say you have a variable score and you are taking input from user. Let's say enter your score, and this will be our input. Now what we are doing here is that we are, well, based on the number provided by the user, we will grade what could be the score of the grade of that particular student. Enter your score. Okay, here's the if structure. If score is greater than 90, in that case, if this turns out to be true, then print a plus grade. Okay, what if we have another situation, else if that is written like elif, the score is greater than 80. In that case, what will happen, that will type in print uh, and b, the grade is a D grade. This would be much better. Else if there is another situation, the score could be greater than 50. In that case, it should print C grade. Okay, so let's try this structure if and else if. So what's it saying? Okay, again the same mistake. I haven't closed that. Okay, what if I have 91? Then as you can see, it has it has this particular situation was fulfilled. That's why it has executed this one and left all the other um, code off and other situations. So after that, let's rerun it again and type in like 77. It's throwing some error. 7. I think there's some mistake in spelling. it's C grade because it's above 50. What if I type in 81? In that case, it would be an A grade, but it's greater than 80. It's not greater than 90. That's why it has skipped this code. And when I check this code and this satisfied the situation, the condition, that's why it has executed. What if I type in something below 51, 41, there will be no action. In that case, we can add else, and we can print fail. Let's execute, and if we type in 41, so it will execute the else statement. If anything that is not satisfying the above first three situations or condition, their their representative code will not be executed. And in any other case, the else statement will be executed. Okay. Further, we can also use Boolean variables to execute a particular condition. Let's say we have a Boolean variable val, which is set to true, and we check this. If val means if value is true, in that case it can print value is true. If I execute it, it's executing fine. If we change it to false, it wouldn't execute it. Again, we can add else here, print val is false. So in this case, this else statement will be executed. Okay, and what else we have here is that we can also add like nested if. So a good example would be, let's take an input from the user. There's a variable of num, and take as an integer, and input from user, it would be enter any number. So this will be our input, and if structure would be if num is greater than 0. In that case, what it does, it enters into another if condition that is already in the if condition that we have already given here. So what it does, actually we are trying to find even or odd numbers based on the user input. So what we will do here is num. I have taught you about the modulus function here. You can watch my videos that I have uploaded earlier. So also I have taught you about the difference between equal and the equal comparison operators in the Python operators videos. You can check out that as well. So what is happening here, I will briefly describe you. Just a moment, just give me a moment. Number is given. So what is happening here is that here we're taking an input number from user, and we have a if statement. If the number is greater than 0, then it entered into this code where we have another nested if, and here if this situation satisfies comes out to be true, this code will be executed. So what is going on here is that it's taking the user input number and taking a modulus. Modulus means if the number is totally dividable by 2 and nothing is remain in the remainder, then though and that is equal, that is compared to the 0. If this situation is true, only then this statement will be executed. Otherwise, we can say that else. Okay. It can print but is odd, and we'll get, and here we can also add a else statement where we say that print what can we say here, number is not positive. Okay, let's give it a try. Okay, what's the saying? Okay, again I have to close another. Okay, let's give it a number like 8. The number is even. We know that this is an even number. Let's run it again and try to find it. The number is hard because this situation was not satisfied. It took the modulus of the given input number and divided by 2, and there was no remainder, and compared that to the 0, and it's turned out to be 0. That's why this portion of the code was executed. If not, else in the other case this code will be executed. So this was a structure of if within inside a uh, if statement, and you can have multiple if nested if statement within a if statement. And here we have the else statement of the outer if statement. So here if the we add in any negative number, it will say the number is not positive. So we have learned about if else, and if else if else and nested if. Let's dig more into it. Like we can also have a one line or one shot if statement. So what I mean by that, let's show me to with an example. Let's we have a variable that is age. We are taking input from user. Take the age and what we going to do with this age is that we will write an if statement that we can express in a single line. So this is the message that I'm storing into a variable, and we will add message here again that will be printed once the if variable if structure is one shot, if statement is executed. So eligible to vote, and after this we will issue the if statement. Okay, so use the double inverted commas. Age, here we're saying that if age is greater than equal to 18, in that case, if this situation is this condition satisfied, it will execute this. It will be stored into the message here. Else, if this is not the situation, another message that I'm adding here, not eligible for vote. So we can print this. Let's execute it. Okay. As usual, I forgot to add the closing bracket. So let's the age is 15. So it's saying that. So what it going on here is that this is the variable. The outcome of this whole if statement will be single line if statement will be stored into this variable message. So how it is evaluating is exactly anything before the if statement will be stored in the message when the situation is true. This condition is true. If it is not true, if this is not true, then this message will be stored in the message variable. So this is what is going on. All right, let's run it again, and this time we will give a value that will be true. So it's saying that it's eligible. So this was all about the conditional statement in Python. If you have liked this video, if you have learned something like this video, if you have any comments, you can drop that in the comment area, and I'll be uploading more video about the Python essential Python series that we have learned so many things in this series, and I will keep uploading. Thank you for watching.